The green space on Prospect Street in Romeo, Michigan holds a vast history. On that ground stood 7 schools where students throughout the community went to learn for over 150 years. They were the Dickinson Institute, the Union School, the 1885 Romeo High School, the 1927 Romeo High School, the Romeo Junior High School, the Romeo Middle School, and the Maple School. We'll cover each school in their own videos, but here's a brief overview. The Dickinson Institute was a private school that ran from 1855 to 1867. It was named after Nathan Dickinson, who was a merchant who donated land that faced Prospect Street for the purpose of building a school. Nathan was famed poet Emily Dickinson's cousin and an ancestor of musician Taylor Swift. The Union School was the first iteration in what would become the Romeo High School. By 1866, a burgeoning population in the Romeo area felt that a better system of common or public schools was needed. The Union School was the result of the Bruce and Washington school districts combining into one. It ran from 1867 to 1885 and used the old Dickinson Institute building as its own, renaming it the Romeo Union School. High school, grammar, and intermediate departments were taught in the building. The Romeo High School, as we know it, was dedicated on September 4th, 1885. Students could take a scientific, classical, or English course at the school. The first graduating class consisted of 16 pupils. This building was dismantled in 1966 to make way for an addition on the north side. In 1927, a new, large addition was constructed to address overcrowding conditions at the old school. It cost $150,000, nearly $3 million in 2026, and extended several facilities in the edifice. In 1958, a new Romeo High School building opened on West St. Clair Street. As a result, the structure on Prospect Street became Romeo Junior High School. It housed 7th, 8th, and 9th graders. In 1966, the 1885 portion of the school was removed to make way for an addition to the 1927 one. This contained administrative offices, a cafeteria, a library, and many classrooms. This long red brick building stood on top of a rise, looking out on Prospect Street through a shield of stately Norway spruce and maple trees. In 1998, Romeo Junior High School was transformed into Romeo Middle School, containing 6th, 7th, and 8th graders. Years later, asbestos was discovered in the building. In 2019, the middle school was officially closed, and it was slated for demolition soon after. Residents and alumni were able to walk through the school one last time in 2020 before it was demolished the following year. Finally, the Maple School was constructed in 1888 as the residence of School Superintendent Omar D. Thompson. It was located north of the Romeo High School building on Prospect Street. In 1902, it was turned into a private school named the Maples. In 1949, the Romeo Community Schools bought the building as an annex to the Romeo High School for 5th and 6th graders. It held classrooms there until 1960, when the state fire marshal condemned the building. Despite the attempts to save it, it was demolished in 1980. We hope you enjoyed this brief overview. Stay tuned for next month when we discuss the Dickinson Institute in depth.